Amid Israel-Hamas conflict, street protests over Prime Minister Netanyahu's handling of ceasefire negotiations entered a second night. Demonstrations, which included a nationwide strike, started after Israeli forces found bodies of 6 hostages in a Gaza tunnel. The protesters are demanding a ceasefire deal with Hamas and release of hostages. At least 101 people are still being held captive by Hamas in Gaza. Israel has slammed UK's decision to suspend some arms sales to the country, calls it shameful. In a series of posts on X, the Israel PM's office said that the UK's decision will not change Israel's determination to defeat Hamas, a genocidal terrorist organization that savagely murdered 1,200. The UK suspended 30 of its 350 arms export licenses with Israel, citing a risk of equipment being used to violate international law. Items that will come under the suspension include components for military aircraft, including fighter jets, helicopters and drones.
This is not an arms embargo. It targets around 30, approximately 350 licenses to Israel in total for items which could be used in the current conflict in Gaza. The rest will continue.
Meanwhile, Britain's Defence Minister John Healey said on Tuesday that the suspension of arms export licenses to Israel does not change the fact that Britain remains a staunch ally.
We are a staunch ally of Israel. We remain a staunch ally of Israel. We've made this legal judgment as a result of the process we're required to follow. We've suspended the export licenses on 30 out of 350 parts. These are ones that could be a clear risk in breaching international law in Gaza, but our determination to stand with Israel, to be part of the collective defense if they come under direct attack again, as they have done before, remains resolute and absolute.
British exports amount to less than 1% of the total arms Israel receives, and the minister said the suspension would not have a material impact on Israel's security, and Britain continues to support its right to self-defense. While Israel has condemned UK's move, saying that it will send problematic message to Hamas and its Iranian backers. Bureau Report, DD India.